Just as I've started saying that it is very difficult to defend failure. And it is unfortunate that within just less than a year into a government, the entire country is on fire, where there is hunger, starvation, people are crying, that they just need to survive, they just need something to eat. And it's one of those mistake, I would say, Mr. President did on the day of his inauguration, deliberately removing fuel subsidy without going to office to check what could be the outcome, what could be the impact of this decision I'm about to make. It was in a haste to take those decisions that we are now getting the feedback from those decisions we have taken earlier, and today the entire country are facing a lot of hardship. Things are not easy any longer. Minimum wage have not been increased for anybody. The palliative that they intend to give to civil servants is no longer coming. And it's very, very unfortunate and heartbreaking, because we think Mr. President was fully prepared for this tax, only to get to our notice now that he's just even trying to get to understand what the leadership of the country is all about. But having said that, we just have to find a way around it. The government have to find a way around it. People that are well-to-do in our country have to come to help Mr. President. Mr. President needs to consult more on what can I do to see how people will stop crying. Because what is looming before this very government, if care is not taken, could consume it. You can't leave people with starvation. They can't even afford the food. The resources is not there for them to go to the market to get what they need for their family. Even if the little resources is there, they cannot afford what is available in the markets. So it's something that call for the entire people in the country to come together and see how they will help Mr. President. And in addition, my friend here, my colleague here was saying that all these things are politicized. Hunger is never a political statement. The political statement we are talking about now is the starvation in the land. That's the politics we're talking about. Hunger does not know APC, neither do hunger know PDP, neither do hunger know Labour Party or any other political party. What we're saying now is, how do we get out of this hunger? What can Mr. President do to get us out of this mess? What are the strategies that Mr. President can adopt to see if it's take him to go back and review the fuel pump price, if it take him back to go and sit down again and have a talk with his inner caucus to find a solution to what Nigerians are facing? This is what Nigerians are demanding for. Nothing more, nothing less. So the issue of is being politically motivated, or people are behind what is going on, more protests will spring up in the country, because once there is hunger, people will definitely unite because of hunger and find a way out for themselves. That is the bitter truth. And the earlier the people in government realize this, that they must find a way for people to get out of extreme poverty. Don't forget, Nigeria is one of the most poorest countries in the world before now. And now we have policies that is biting harder on people. And I just heard that the Minister of Power is also suggesting a subsidy removal on power supplies to poor Nigerians. So you should imagine where we are going to. So I don't know where they are taking their advice from. Is IMF a localized organization in Nigeria that will tell us how to run the economy of our country? The answer is no. We must look for indigenous economics, experts indigenously that will advise us. But we are taking advice from International Monetary Fund, taking advice from foreign countries that this is how to run economy. They are not here to understand the pain of over 200 million Nigerians. And you are listening to those people to give you a direction on how you will run the affair of a country that people are already poor. They just want to make them more poorer so that your government cannot be governable for you. Mr. President should not listen to these people. Those in power should not listen to this IMF of 18. Concentrate on how you can bring indigenous knowledge that will help you take people out of poverty. That is my concern. And I think that is the majority of Nigerians' concern.